Hi, second graders. Today in reading, we are going to focus on a skill called ABC order. It's also called alphabetical order. When we got our class list this school year, all of your names were listed alphabetically. It made it a little easier to see who was in our classrooms. And many times it's nice to put lists of words in an organized order to make it easier to read. And the best way to do that is ABC or alphabetical order. When doing this skill, it can be helpful to have an alphabet around. But if you don't have one, you could always put the alphabet on a piece of paper. I have one right here at the top for us to look back at if we need it. Today, you're going to help me put these words on this poster in alphabetical order. They're not very organized. All of these words have to do with school, but they are just in any order that were written down. So we're going together put these in order alphabetically. It's very important to remember that the first thing you do when doing alphabetical order is to look at the first letter of the words in the list. So I highlighted those for us in yellow so we can really focus in on those. When I look at these, I see a B, a P, a T, an S, an L, a C, and an S. Our words say book, pencil, teacher, students, library, Chromebook, and school. When I am looking at my alphabet, I see the letter A. My job is to look at my list of words and see, is there a word that starts with the letter A? Are any of our highlighted letters the letter A? Nope. It's okay. We skip over the letter A then, and we go to the next letter in the alphabet, letter B. Looking at our list, do you see a word in the list that starts with the letter B? I sure do. It's the very first one, book. So book gets to go first on our alphabet. Let's go to the next one, letter C. I'm going to look at my list and I'm going to see if any of these words start with the letter C. Way at the bottom, be careful, make sure you always go all the way down your list. I see the word Chromebook. The word Chromebook starts with the letter C. So the word Chromebook gets to go second. One helpful hint is when you are doing this, I don't want to get confused. I don't want to miss a word that's in my list. I don't want to put the word twice in my list. So it's helpful to mark it off that you've already used it. I've already used the word book and it's in my list alphabetically. It's organized. So I'm going to circle these. Now I'm done with them. I don't need to focus on them right now. Notice what I also did. I didn't scribble them out because if I end up making a mistake, I might need to go back and look at those words. So if I just circle it, it gives me a clue that I've already used those. I need to move on to the words that are left over in my list. So let's go up to our alphabet. We were at C. Let's go to D. Do you see any words in our list that start with the letter D? I don't either. So we're going to skip the letter D and we're going to go on to E and we're going to check our list and we're going to go to F and G and we're going to keep checking our list as we go through the alphabet. Does anybody see? I bet someone out there sees what's going to be the next word from our list to go in our alphabetical list. L. The letter L. I remember seeing library that starts with the letter L. So library gets to go next in our list. And as I look at my highlighted letters, BCL, there they are, B, C, all the way down to L. Let's keep going. Oh, but I forgot to cross it out. I better cross it out so I don't get confused. I don't want to use it again. Let's keep going. We've got a few more words to put together over here. L, M. Do you see a word that starts with the letter M? N. What about O? Pencil. I bet some of you already knew that. Some of you were probably telling me, Mrs. Richard, it's pencil. There it is, pencil. Cross it out. I don't want to get confused. I've used it. Got a few words left. I have teacher, students, and school. When I look at my alphabet, I'm going to go all the way down here to S. S is the next letter. Oh, I'm confused. I have two words that start with the letter S. What should I do? Have you been taught this yet? It's not too hard. When we have two words or more that have the same first letter, it's like a tie. That's equal, it's fair. So to break the tie or to figure out which one I should put first in my list, I need to look at the second letter in those words. So when I look at the word school, I see the letter C. And when I look at the word students, I see the letter T. So I'm going to look up at my alphabet and I can see that C comes before T in the alphabet. So the word school gets to go next. And then I have to put the word students because it's another word that starts with S. But notice what I did. I put the C and the T in green because we had to focus on those. The S and the S was a tie. So I had to look at the second letter, and C comes before T in the alphabet. So now I know they're in order. I only have a few words left, but just to be safe, I better circle these and say I've used them, I'm done, which leaves the letter T. So that will be my last word from this list in alphabetical order. I can check it. I can look at my alphabet. I can go down and look at the first letter. There was that tie. I focused on the second letter and then T. So now we have taken a list and we've organized it and made it a little maybe easier to read.